Okay. Welcome to your English class.
Good night, teacher.
Welcome. Welcome, Kenya. Welcome, Juanjo. We are going to give 5 minutes to your classmates to join this session. And then we are going to start with our English class. And we are going to learn a lot of things.
Okay. Okay, teacher.
Okay, so we are going to start. We are going to make some questions about the previous class. So for making a short review. So Kenya, can you tell me your last name, please?
Yes, teacher. My last name is Vasquez.
Okay, very good. Juanjo, can you give me your telephone number?
My telephone number is 552 7574.
Excellent. Paola, can you tell us where are you from?
Teacher, I am from in Mexico.
I am from Mexico. Okay, very good. Okay, if you remember the previous class, we checked something about the nationalities, yes? About Mexico, Mexican. USA, American. The UK, British. So I'm gonna say you the name of the country and you are going to tell me the nationality, okay? So we are going to start. Juanjo, Greece.
Greek.
Great.
Okay, very good. Kenya, Brazil.
Brazilian.
Excellent. Paola, Mexico.
Mexican.
Excellent, very good. Okay. Juanjo, France.
French.
Excellent. Kenya, Germany.
German.
Okay. Pau, Portugal.
Portugalen. No, no sé.
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Yes. Okay. Juanjo, Italy.
Italian.
Italian.
Excellent. Kenya, Russia.
Rush.
Russian with N at the end. Okay, Pau, Spain.
Russian. Rush.
Spain. Of España. Of Spain.
Spanish, like
Spanish.
Spain. Spanish. Spain, Spanish. Okay, don't worry, we are going to continue working with this. Okay, so we are going to start working with your book. The goal of this session is that we are going to check the video. I have already heard the audio, so don't worry. We are going to hear and read the short interview about the page. I think it's the page number 8. Page number 8, like this. And then we are going to talk about it, the article A and N. That is an indefinite article, okay? So, la meta del día de hoy es que hablemos de la entrevista pequeñita. Ayer solamente vimos el video. El día martes, Tuesday, sorry. El día martes solamente vimos el video, pues tuvimos una dificultad con el audio. Ya tenemos el audio. Y vamos a revisar una cuestión gramatical sencilla que es el artículo indefinido. ¿Qué es? ¿Para qué es? ¿Cuándo lo ocupo? ¿Y por qué lo ocupo? Porque uno de los principales propósitos de aprender inglés o cualquier otro idioma es conocer por qué lo debo de aprender, cuándo lo debo de ocupar y por qué es importante tomarlo en cuenta. No es solamente aprender palabras y vocabulario y cómo digo hola y cómo digo ventana y cómo digo puedo pasar y demás. Es realmente aprender no solamente la estructura gramatical, sino también todo el bagaje cultural que conlleva un idioma o un lenguaje. So, I'm going to show you the book. So, we are here in this page. We are going to start, okay? So, okay. So we were in this page. Yesterday, we talked about companies. Yes, I think we don't have so much problem with this because we talk about some companies, about international companies that are important, like Telcel, IKEA, Ford, and so on, Mercedes-Benz, Amazon, and so on. So right here we have a meeting business contact. What is a meeting business contact? Meeting means junta. Business, negocio. Contact, contacto. And why is important is because in English, in business English, we say contacts from internal contacts and external contacts. And I'm going to explain you the difference between these two. Cuando decimos internal contacts, son todos los contactos que tú conoces de primera mano. The engineer, el ingeniero. The lawyer, el abogado. The nurse, la enfermera. The doctor, el doctor. The dentist, el dentista. They are all of these kind of people that are in touch with you, that have direct communication with you. Son todas estas personitas que tienen comunicación directa contigo. The external contacts are all the person that doesn't have a direct communication with you. You know them, but you don't speak with them. ¿Ok? Los contactos externos son todos aquellos que los conoces, pero no tienes una comunicación directa. Like, everyone knows Carlos Slim. Everyone knows Donald Trump. Everyone knows Luis Videgaray. Everyone knows Enrique Peña Nieto. But we know that kind of people, but we don't have a direct communication with them. So they are external contacts. So we are going to talk about this man in a meeting business contact. Yesterday we watched the video, but we don't have the audio. But right here I have the audio. So we are going to check if the audio is working on the page. If doesn't, we are going to put the audio in the speaker, okay? This is on a speaker. So you are going to tell me if you hear the audio from the interview, okay? Yes? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Excellent. So we are going to check. Yes or no?
I don't hear, teacher.
You don't hear? Okay. Juanjo? Yes? No?
No.
Pao? Yes?
No.
No?
No, teacher.
No? The another classmate was Jesus? Yes? No?
No, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. I have the audio here. So we are prepared for this. I'm gonna put the video again, but also I'm gonna put the audio. Yes, so you are going to have the two things, the video and the audio. And also I'm going to put the transcript. So you have the opportunity to read the things that this man is saying in the interview. So I have already heard the audio. So I'm going to put this. One moment, please. We are going to move a little bit the video in this part. I'm going to put the transcript. As you can see right here, in the bottom of the video, you have the transcript. Interview and Jeremy Kelly. That is the person who is going to speak about the things, okay? So we are going to start.
Can you introduce yourself? My name is Jeremy Keeley. I live in a small city in England near London called St Albans. I have 3 teenage children and I run my own small business which works for organisations across the UK and Europe where I help leaders to make decisions together and to improve the quality of their leadership. Do you always shake hands? I like to shake hands. I like people to feel welcome, to feel important, to feel valued. So yes.
What do you say when you meet a new business contact?
I usually say hello. How are you? Where do you come from? What do you do? I usually find out what's important. Why they're there. They're there. I usually wait until they've asked me a question before I talk too much about myself.
When do you exchange business cards?
I usually wait until the person I'm meeting offers me a business card before I offer them mine. So we'll exchange them at that point.
Okay, we're going to listen again. This audio, you hear the audio, yes or no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we are going to put one more time with the audio in the speaker. So you have the complete video, transcript, and audio, okay? So we are going to start.
Can you introduce yourself?
My name is Jeremy Keeley. I live in a small city in England, near London, called St. Albans. I have 3 teenage children, and I run my own small business, which works for organisations across the UK and in Europe, where I help leaders to make decisions together and to improve the quality of their leadership.
Do you always shake hands when you meet someone?
I like to shake hands. I like people to feel welcome, to feel important, to feel valued. So yes.
What do you say when you meet a new business contact?
I usually say hello. How are you? Where do you come from? What do you do? I usually find out what's important to them, why they're there. I usually wait until they've asked me a question before I talk too much about myself.
When do you exchange business cards?
I usually wait until the person I'm meeting offers me a business card before I offer them mine. So we'll exchange them at that point.
Okay. So we hear this audio about this person who is telling us about the things that he likes to do when he meets people that are in the business field, okay? So now we are going to make an exercise about the page 8. Until here, you have doubts. Yes? No? Doubt, the word doubt is duda. Until here, you have doubts? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
I hear you, Kenia. Escucho, Kenia. What is your doubt?
The line, blah, blah. The first part, teacher?
The first part, okay, we're going to upload the transcript.
Yes, is the... How do you use stereo? What do you mean? Sorry. What do you mean shake?
Shake?
To shake? Is I like to shake hands?
Shake hands. This. Well, this.
Okay.
When you put your hand like this and another person do the same things they made like this. Shake hands.
Okay.
Something that we do before the pandemic. Shake hands. That means shake hands. Meet people.
Okay. Thank you,
Another
teacher.
doubt about the vocabulary, Juanjo, Paola, Eric, Jesus. No? Everything's okay? Yes? Okay, so we are going to continue. Vamos a continuar. So let me get close to the section here. We have this part, okay? So let me move like this. Oh. So sorry. Like this. Okay. Listen to the second part. Complete what Jeremy says about meeting new business contacts and exchange business card. Remember that yesterday we talked about business card. That is when you present, you introduce yourself at the things you do, the hard skills that you have. For example, if you have a college degree, if you know something about it, I don't know, maybe about bachelor degree, or if you have experience with some company fields, your telephone number, your name, your address, the place where you live, and your email address, maybe. Some things that you can put in a business card, okay? So we have, I usually say, hello,
How are you?
do you come from, do you do? I usually find out, important to them, they are there. I usually wait until they have asked me a question before I talk too much about myself. Usually until the person I am meeting, the word meeting has two meanings, okay? The first one, as a verb, la palabra meeting como verbo significa conocerse. I am meeting a very handsome boy. Yo estoy conociendo o yo estoy hablando algo con un muchacho muy guapo, ¿no? Y la palabra meeting o meet también como sinónimo, o sea, objeto, significa junta. I am meeting me a business card before I prefer than mine, so I will them all at the point. Okay, so we are going to listen the audio again. I have already here, and we are going to make stops in the audio to listen well all the information that is Jeremy saying to us, and we are going to complete this part, okay? So, doubts until here? Everything is clear? Yes? No? Yes?
No.
No? One more time? Yes?
Yes, teacher. Just
Okay.
one more time.
So, you are going to listen the audio again. And we are going to complete the conversation that he is saying. We are going to complete the information about Jeremy is saying to us in the interview. So we are going to listen, okay? Ready? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes.
So we are going to pay attention.
Can you introduce yourself? My name is Jeremy Keeley. I live in a small city in England near London called St Albans. I have 3 teenage children and I run my own small business which works for organisations across the UK and in Europe where I help leaders to make decisions together and to improve the quality of their leadership.
Do you always shake hands when you meet someone?
I like to shake hands. I like people to feel welcome, to feel important, to feel valued. So yes.
What do you say when you meet a new business contact?
I usually say hello. How are you? Where'd you come from? What do you do?
Okay. I usually say hello.
How are you?
How are you? It's a very basic question.
Yes.
In every kind of conversation that you have in English. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? It's a very basic question. And we have how are you? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? So we are going to write the words H-O-U-W. Are you? We have the are you in the question. How are you means ¿Cómo estás? How are you? So this is the first word that we are going to write in the first sentence. Then he say, where do you come from? ¿De dónde eres? We are talking about nationality. We want to know if you are Mexican, if you are Italian, if you are Russian, if you are American, if you are maybe Greek, if you are German. We want to know that kind of information, yes? So we have number 2, where. Where means cómo. How significa, where means dónde, sorry. Y how means cómo, okay? Cómo and where, dónde. It's like the basic questions that we learn in Spanish in the elementary school, like cómo, qué, dónde, cuándo, quién, and so on. So then we have another. What do you do? What do you do? And that means, ¿a qué te dedicas? ¿Qué haces? And many people get confused because if you pay attention, you have a double do, yes? But this is about present simple that we are going to see in another class. But I can say to you that you can have a do and another do in the same question and is correct. Muchas personas que aprendemos o somos estudiantes del inglés nos confundimos en el momento en el que vemos una pregunta con un doble do. Y sí, es correcto. ¿Por qué? Porque en los tiempos verbales que vamos a ver, uno de ellos es el presente simple. Y el presente simple, así como el resto de los demás tiempos verbales que tenemos en inglés, llevan la ayuda de un verbo auxiliar. En el caso del presente simple, su verbo auxiliar es do y does. En este caso tenemos what do you do? ¿A qué te dedicas? What do you do? I am a teacher, I am a lawyer, I am an architect, I am an engineer, I am an administration, I am a business CEO, I am a doctor, I am a dentist, I am a nurse, I am a butcher, I am a dustman, and so on, okay? So, we are going to continue, vamos a continuar, so pay attention. Listen.
I usually find out what's important to them.
I usually find out what is important to them. We have another what. I usually find what is important to them. And we have an apostrophe with S, okay? So sometimes we are going to find this kind of letter, apostrophe with S. It's a very basic form, short form of the verb to be. Recuerden el verbo to be. Ahorita lo vamos a revisar para quienes ya lo hayan olvidado o para quienes no tengan mucha información sobre él. El verbo to be significa ser o estar. Y se ocupa como una forma de identificación para definir lo que yo soy, dónde estoy, cómo soy y demás. Y además de eso, es uno de los verbos más importantes del inglés, debido a su flexibilidad. Entonces, what is significa esta apóstrofe con S es I is. I-S, yes, I-S. Tenemos aquí la I-S. What is I-S? So we can find like this, apostrophe with S and I-S. When we are talking about in present simple, yes? When we talk about in a very different tense, like past perfect or present perfect, this is going to change. But right here, we're talking in present. I usually find out what is important to them. Usualmente descubro lo que es importante para ellos. Then we have
why they're there,
Why they are there. Why. This why means ¿por qué? In a question significa el por qué de una pregunta. Why are you here? ¿Por qué estás aquí? Why are you speaking? ¿Por qué estás hablando? Why are you dressed like that? ¿Por qué te vestiste así? Why are you talking? ¿Por qué estás hablando? This why is part of the WH question. Como se darán cuenta, todas las que hemos estado observando, que son las que faltan en nuestra descripción, empiezan con W o con H, W or H, and they are known as a WH question, y son conocidas como preguntas WH. There are basic questions to get basic information about a person or a place. Son preguntas básicas que podemos ocupar para obtener información esencial, ya sea de una persona o de un lugar. What, ¿qué? Why, ¿por qué? Where, ¿dónde? Who, ¿quién? Whom, ¿quiénes? How, ¿cómo? Which, ¿cuál? They are like seven or eight WH questions, and these are very basic in present simple. To make questions. What is that? ¿Qué es eso? Where are you? ¿Dónde estás? Why is important to you? ¿Por qué es importante para ti? Which is the best? ¿Cuál es el mejor? How are you? ¿Cómo estás? How we do that? ¿Cómo hacemos eso? Who do that? ¿Quién hizo eso? Yes? Okay, we're going to continue. Listen.
I usually wait until they've asked me a question before I talk too much about myself.
When do you exchange business cards?
I usually wait until the person I'm meeting.
I usually wait. Okay? I usually wait. And the word wait means esperar. I usually wait. Yo usualmente espero. Until, hasta, the person I am meeting, con la persona que me estoy presentando, conociendo. We continue.
Offers me a business card before I
Offers, ofrece. Yes, I can offer a glass of wine. Te puedo ofrecer un vino. I can offer a coffee and a piece of cake. Te puedo ofrecer un café y un pedacito de pastel. I can offer my love to you. Te puedo ofrecer mi amor. I can offer the best idea that I can have. Te puedo ofrecer la mejor idea que pueda tener. So we have offer. And how you write offer? ¿Y cómo escribimos offer? Easy. O-F-F-E-R-S. Offer. Yes? So I am meeting, I usually wait until the person I am meeting offers me a business card before
offer them mine. So we'll exchange them at that point.
before I offer them mine. Usualmente yo me espero a la persona con la que estoy teniendo la presentación, la junta, me ofrezca su tarjeta de negocios antes de que yo la ofrezca. So, will, we have another contraction here, but this is a contraction about the future, okay? And I'm going to explain it. When we have an apostrophe and double L means will, yes? That is used to talk about future. La contracción que tienen ahí en la última oración, que tiene un apóstrofe con doble L, es una contracción de futuro. De este también que es un verbo auxiliar, también conocido como verbo modal, condicional de futuro, will. Yes? Normalmente yo espero que ellos me ofrezcan su tarjetita antes de yo ofrecer la mía. Entonces, intercambiamos. Exchange them at that point. Intercambiamos en ese momento. ¿Ok? So exchange. E-X-C-H-A-N-G-E. Exchange. Yes? So until here, do you have any question or doubt? Yes? No? Everything is good?
Yes,
Yes,
teacher.
good.
Okay. So we are going to continue here. So we have in business, when do you do this? En los negocios, when you are at work, cuando estás en el trabajo. In which point of your work day, en qué punto del día del trabajo, you need to do this. Shake hands, estrechar manos. When you do this, Juanjo. When you shake hands, Juanjo.
Mm, the first day.
Okay, the first day when you meet the people, when you meet the person, when you meet.
Yes.
Yes, when you meet the person, maybe you can shake hands. Or in the mornings, when you arrive at your work, arrive means llegar. When you arrive at your work, you shake the hands with your friends or with your boss, maybe saying good morning, good evening, if it's in the afternoon. Or even you shake hands when you say goodbye, see you later, no? Maybe. Okay, in the work field, in your work, in your job, when is the perfect time to kiss? Kenya.
When I meet my family.
Okay, when you see your family, but when you are working, you kiss somebody of your work?
Only my friends.
Okay, your friends, when you say hi, it's a very traditional thing right here in Mexico. When we say hi to our friends or our family, we kiss the
Yes.
cheeks. The cheeks. These are cheeks, okay?
Yes,
This
teacher.
part. We kiss the cheeks of our friends or family, okay? That for another person that are not here, that are not from Mexico, they are kind of surprised
Yes.
because they are not used to kiss the cheeks.
Yes.
But
It's
it's a
strange.
nice thing to do. Okay, very good. Now we have a bow. Okay, bow. I'm going to explain you what is bow. Bow is I think it's more from the Asian culture, maybe. Chinese people, Korean people, Japanese people. They may like something like that when they see a person who is older than them or the boss. Bow means inclinarse. So have you ever do these kind of things in your work, in your job, Paola? Have you ever bow to someone?
In my job, not necessary because I don't have Chinese in my work.
Yes, I think this is more cultural for them because they bow to the older people like their grandparents, maybe their parents. Remember that when we say parents, we're talking about mother and father. Y grandparents, we're talking about it, grandmother and grandfather. Right here, I have some family cards I'm going to show you to check the vocabulary expressions. So one moment, please. Let me look for them. Maybe I have already here. Yes, I have. So I have grandmother and grandfather here. Grandmother, remember? Grandma or grandmother? Abuelita?
Yes.
Yes.
And grandfather,
Yes.
abuelito. Yes, I think they made this kind of bowl to show love and respect. I have never seen that someone right here in Mexico made this. Oh yes, when they are like making this kind of Japanese sport, karate and taekwondo, they made this to the teacher who
Yes.
is giving you the class.
Yes.
Okay, so exchange business card. Okay, Jesus, have you ever exchanged, business card with someone of your work? Yes, no.
And this moment, no, teacher.
Okay, in this moment, no. Have you ever print? Print means impresión, imprimir, print. Have you ever print a business card with your own information about my name is Jesus
Yes.
Rocha, I am from Coahuila, I have a college degree. Yes,
Yes,
no?
yes. When I was working in my own job or my own business.
Okay. You
Yeah.
have a company. Can you tell us about
No, it's more how do you say
emprendimiento?
yes, yes, yes.
Entrepreneur. Entrepreneur is all the people that make, create, innovate with something that the society needs.
Yeah,
Yes?
correct.
So you have an entrepreneur company. About what?
Fast food.
Fast food.
Yeah.
Delicious. What kind of fast food do you sell?
Burgers, tacos, how do you
Uh-huh.
say gorditas? Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Excellent. It sounds delicious.
Thank you.
Okay, good. So until here, everything is okay. Yes? So we are going to continue with the next page. That is the page number 9. This page is easy because we are going to have our first reading, okay? Why is important to read? Oh, so sorry. This wasn't the part of this. Let me go to the page because we have a problem right here. Okay, this is the page. Why is important the reading? I'm going to explain to you. When you learn a second language, as is English in this case, you must develop 4 skills. Yes? Reading, lectura, speaking, habla, writing, escritura, speaking, listening, writing, and listening, escuchar. Yes? In the international certification, they make a lot of reading, academic reading. This is not like you are going to read a magazine. No, they are going to give you articles that you must read and you must infer and you have to answer a comprehension reading exercise, reading comprehension exercise. So I'm going to show you this first read exercise that we have right here. And I'm going to explain you the first thing. Why we have numbers in the left side, okay? Lo primero que te deberás de dar cuenta es que en algunas certificaciones realizan la evaluación de qué grado de comprensión lectora tienes. Algunas lo realizan por medio de puntos. Pero normalmente las certificaciones en lectura en un idioma extranjero, en este caso, lo que se refiere a inglés, se realiza por medio de Lexis. Nos dice aquí, read this article, then complete the chart below. Lee el artículo y después completa la tablita. So we have Angela Arendez. The first thing that you must to see is that you have numbers in the left side. Lo primero que van a notar es que tenemos unos números en el lado izquierdo. And why are here that numbers? Y lo primero que nos preguntamos es, ¿qué hacen ahí esos números? ¿Es reading or is mathematics? ¿Es lectura o es matemática? I'm going to explain you. It's very common to have these kind of numbers because they are counting the lines of the article. Normalmente los números que encuentres en alguna lectura en el lado izquierdo significa que van contando el número de oraciones que contiene el artículo. En este caso lo están haciendo de 5 en 5. 5 to 5, 5 to 5. So that is the reason we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. Why we do that? ¿Por qué hacemos esto? Because some questions that we have in the reading comprehension exercise, they say, infer the meaning of the word in the line 15. Normalmente, en algunos ejercicios de comprensión lectora, tenemos instrucciones como infiere el significado de la palabra, I don't know, kiss, de la línea 25. Entonces, los números que tenemos en el lado izquierdo sirven de referencia para encontrar más rápido la palabra y poder hacer la inferencia. So we are going to start with this reading about this woman that is real. Esta mujer es verdadera, sí existe. She is the owner or a global leader in a fashion brand. Es una líder global dentro de marcas de moda. So we have from a small town to a global leader, okay? So I'm going to start the reading and then you are going to continue, okay? So you must pay attention here. We have Angela Arendz is the American CEO. Pay attention here. We have a contraction form of Burberry, the 2.2 billion fashion company. Burberry is one of the biggest luxury brands in the world. The headquarters of his British company are in London, and it has more than 270 stores in 80 countries. Yes, until here we are okay. So we are going to continue. Vamos a continuar. So we have a 15 years old Arendz is from a small town in Indiana. She is married to Greg. Continue reading. Jesus.
Sorry, teacher, I lose.
You get lost? Don't worry. We are in the sentence number 10. Greg. We are in the comma. Greg.
Yeah.
Okay.
She is married to Greg.
Yes.
Her high school sweetheart. Sorry. Sweetheart. They have a son, 15, and two daughters, 14 and 11.
Okay.
Their son, Jennings, dreams of being a rock star. The children are at an American international school in London.
Thank you so much. Pau, can you continue?
Yes. Arendz is always elegant. Most days she wears Burberry. Usually something from some range.
Excellent.
She usually gets up around 4:30.
4:30.
Oh,
4:30.
4:30. 30. I need a quiet time in the morning to answer emails. She explained.
Thank you so much. Juanjo?
On day their parent is in London. She often
Has?
has
Uh-huh.
back-to-back meeting for 10 hours. She keeps going by day, sees the cook and day. She
Okay, thank
travel.
you so much. Thank you, Juanjo. Kenya? She travels. Line 25.
Yes, teacher. She travels on business 1 week a month, but tries to get home for weekends. Family is important for Argents. I'm at work or with my family. I don't have time for other things.
Okay, thank you so much. Martinez? Line 31. Okay, we don't have a Martinez, so I'm gonna continue. When she is not working, she likes to eat a takeaway pizza with her children or play basketball with them. Arends and the family go back to Indiana for holidays several times a year. We want our children to stay in contact with her cousin, she says. Okay, she's a leader for a brand. Remember that brand means marca, from a fashion. It's like a very important clothes line, Burberry. So right here we have a chart, and right here we have a very important thing, a CEO. Maybe you have already know or hear about what is a CEO. Posiblemente ya hayas escuchado o sabes lo que significa un CEO. A CEO is the short form, the contraction form for a Chief Executive Officer. Chief Executive Officer is the boss. Las personas que son Chief Executive Officer son los jefes. Es el eslabón más alto dentro de cualquier organigrama de una empresa. CEO. Is the person with the most authority in a company. La persona con mayor autoridad en la compañía. So, she is the boss. So right here we have a very tiny chart with some facts about Angela Arendt. So we have age, 15. She has 15 years old. Job. What is her job? We know the age. Ya sabemos la edad. She is 50 years old. But what is her job?
CEO.
CEO, excellent, Kenya. CEO, she's a CEO, excellent. Nationality, where she comes from.
American.
British.
She's American because she's not British. The company is British. Yes, la compañía es británica, but she's American. Because if we get back to the reading, you are going to hear here we have information. 50 years old, that is the age. She's from a small town in Indiana. Indiana is part of the USA, so that means she is American. She's American girl who work is in London. So we have nationality, American. Yes. Okay, good. Now we have the nationality, yes. Then age, yes. Now, family. She's single. Single means when you don't have any commitment with somebody.
No.
You
She is
are,
married.
she's married. Ella está casada. Single es lo opuesto a casado, soltero.
Single is
So
alone.
she is married. And how many children
Three children.
does she have? Yes, she had 3 children. Excellent. She had 3 children. Interests outside work. Okay. She's focused on the work, but when she is not working in her brand, in her fashion brand, she likes to do another kind of things. Like what? The interests outside work. What are they? ¿Qué le gusta hacer aparte de trabajar?
She
No?
like play basketball with your children.
Okay, we have already heard the answer. One of the things that you are correct. Estás correcta en un punto. Family is important for Aaron.
She
I
likes
am at work or with my family. O estoy en el trabajo o estoy con mi familia. I don't have time for other things. Yo no tengo tiempo de otras cosas. So when she is not working, she is with her family. When she's not working, she likes to eat takeaway pizza. Okay, that is a composed word. Esa es una palabra compuesta. Take y away. Normalmente lo vamos a ver mucho en las ciudades fronterizas. Jesús nos puede dar testimonio de eso, como lo es Coahuila, que toman muchos extractos del inglés dentro del español. Take away significa para llevar, ¿ok? Take away. So she likes to eat takeaway pizza with her children and play basketball with them. Jugar basquetbol y comer pizza and spend time with her family. Spend es gastar o esparcir. Time, tiempo with her family. So she likes to spend time with her family. A ella le gusta pasar tiempo con la familia. Spend time with her family, okay? When she is not working, she is with her family, eating takeaway pizza or playing basketball. As you can see, this chart is about reading comprehension. Este ejercicio que hicimos con la tablita es de comprensión de lectura. Toda la información que nos pedía, age, job, nationality, interest outside work, are in the reading. Todos esos datos que nos pidió la tablita están en la lectura. In different parts of the reading, but all the basic questions about her life of this person was in the reading. So that is the reason you must pay attention when you are reading something, because it's a very common thing to make questions about it, how much did you understand about the previous reading. Es muy común, tanto en los libros como en las certificaciones, como en los cursos, que se hagan preguntas a partir de lecturas, porque queremos que infieras, que aprendas a hacer lectura, ya sea scanning or skimming. So we are going to continue here. So we have this part. Hasta aquí. You have doubts? Until here you have doubts? Yes? No? No?
No, teacher.
No.
No, teacher.
Everything is good? Okay. So we have decide whether the statements are true or false and correct the false ones. Okay. If the statement is correct, we're only going to put the T or true. And when we have a false statement, we are going to correct them. So we have Burberry is an American company. False. It's a British company. The person who is American is the CEO of Burberry. Yes? The company begins in UK. Burberry is a global fashion company. True or false?
True.
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 We're talking about one of the biggest fashion companies that we have already seen that has many years in the market. Number 3, all adult children are teenagers. Children, we're talking about babies. How many she have? How many children she have?
True.
3. We have 3. Teenagers is an stage of the life when you are in a different change. You change your body, you change your voice, you change your way of think, and you are exploring the world, and you are in the secondary and in the high school. Teenager significa adolescentes. So, all the children are teenagers? Yes? No.
Yes.
Yes, they
Yes.
are.
True.
Because they have 11, 14, and 15 years old.
and
I
14.
think so. Yes. They are the school in America. True or false?
True. True.
False. They are in an American international school in London, and I'm going to show you the answer here because as in the previous exercise, we have the answer in the reading. So we have the age of the children, 15, 14, and 11. The children in the 14th sentence, en la oración 14. The children are in London, an American international school in London. So they are in the UK. So it's an American international school, but the school is in London. So they are not in the USA, they are in London. So we have number 5. Most mornings, Arends is up before 5 a.m. True or false?
True.
True, very good. She gets up at 4:30 every morning. It's too early. Muy temprano. Number 6. She's away on business most weeks. Yes? Away means lejos. On business, en negocios. Most weeks. La mayoría de las semanas, she is away from her house, from London. True or false?
True.
False.
False.
She travels for business 1 week per month. 1 week, only 1 week. Remember that a month has 4 weeks. She only travels away from home only 1 week. And we have in the reading too. So we are going to come back to the reading and I'm going to show you the information. Yes. So we have, okay, in the 25 sentence, okay? She travels on business 1 week a month, but tries to get home for weekends. So she travels from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and she tries to get home for weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Yes, so we are going to come back with the rest of the statements. So we are in the 7. She has a lot of interest outside work. True or false?
True.
False. Her only interest outside work is her family. And she talks about in the last paragraph. Ella lo habla en el último párrafo, donde nos dice que su único interés es work and family. She doesn't care anything else. She only cares work and family. Number 8. For Ares, keeping in contact with her relatives is important. True or false? Okay, relatives, I'm going to explain you what means relatives. I have already said to you that parents are mother and father. And grandparents are grandmother and grandfather. Relatives is the rest of your family. Cousins, primos, aunt, tía, uncle, tío, niece, sobrina, nephew, sobrino. Relative significa todos nuestros parientes, las personas que estén relacionadas con nosotros por medio de un lazo sanguíneo. Parents es cuando hablamos de mamá y papá. So, for Aries, keeping in contact, mantener el contacto con sus parientes o con la familia is important, true or false?
True.
False, no?
True is true. And I'm going to show
Fam
you.
she say family is important for hands.
Yes. Yes, she is in the right here. Family is important for Andes. I am at work or with my family. I don't have time for other things. Yo no tengo tiempo para otras cosas. When she's not working, she likes to eat takeaway pizza with her children or play basketball with them. Also, Aaron and the family go back to Indiana for holidays. Ellos regresan por vacaciones a Indiana several times a year, muchas veces al año. We want our children to stay in contact with her cousin. Queremos que nuestros niños estén en contacto con sus primos. She says. Ella dice. So as you can see right here, she has the desire and she tries to make the contact with the relatives. Now we are going to continue with the next page. Vamos a continuar con la siguiente hoja. Everyone has any doubts until here? Everything is okay? Yes? No? No? Everything is okay? Doubts? ¿Dudas
Yeah.
hasta aquí? Yes? Okay. Okay, so we have working pairs, write 5 questions about Angela, Arendt, and Burberry. Okay, so we have already 2. Is Angela married? Yes, she is. Where is she from? She's from the USA. So another question that you can do with the information that you have in the reading. First question, Juanjo, what will be your question?
Does she have children?
Can you repeat, Juanjo?
You does she have children?
Okay. Does, empezaríamos con does because it's the third person. Does she have children? Okay, it's a good question. Does she have children? Yes, she has 3 children. one son and two daughters. Son is a boy. Daughter is a girl. Son, hijo. Daughter, hija. Kenya, what question can you make with the information that you have in the reading? Kenya?
Se le trabó su máquina. Si quieres, que te lo diga por aquí.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, teacher.
Don't worry.
What she spent the time outside work?
Okay. What sería?
Sería how, ¿no? Más bien. How she, ¿no? Más bien sería. How she spent
How
time.
she
Sería,
sería como how she
spent time outside work.
her time.
Her time, okay.
Her time outside the work, or what she do with her time outside work. You have two choices. What does she do with her time outside work? We have two ways to make that question. How she spend her time outside work, or what does she do with her time outside work? And the two questions are the same, both are correct. We are asking the same thing. We want to know what she does with her time. Okay, thank you so much, Kenya. Paola, what question can you do with the reading?
Where does gone your vacations?
Okay, holidays. Holiday.
Holidays.
Holiday. Holiday is one day, and holidays is when you have a period of time when you don't need to work or make the things, do the things that you usually do in your daily routine. Okay, so you are talking about the holidays. What does she do in her holidays? ¿Qué hace ella en sus vacaciones? Okay. And this is a complete question because we can say, oh, what does Kenya in her holidays? ¿Qué hace Kenia en sus vacaciones? Okay. Kenya can say, I go to Acapulco, I spend time with my family in Germany, I bought a present for all my relatives, for all my family. Present son regalos, okay? Now, another question that you can do, Jesus.
How much time has she working?
Okay, good question. How much time she work in her fashion brand? ¿Cuánto tiempo ella trabaja? Okay, it's a good question. How much time she work in her fashion brand? Good. Okay, Martinez, can you make a question? No, we don't have a Martinez. Okay, I think Martinez has a problem with her speaker. Okay, so we are going to continue with the next page, but before I'm going to explain you what is the indefinite article, okay? This is a very basic thing in English, so don't worry. Este tema que vamos a ver también lo vamos a checar en las siguientes páginas. That is the page 11 and 12, I think so, 10 or 11. The indefinite article when we can use the, a, and n. This is basic and it's easy to understand. Es fácil de entender y es algo sencillito. So let me share the presentation that I made for you. So we are going to start here. If you have doubts, remember that you can ask. Recuerden que si hay dudas, pueden preguntar las veces que sean necesarias. Article, definite and indefinite. Why I need to learn them, how I can use them, and why I need to use them. ¿Por qué debo de aprenderlos? ¿Cuándo debo de ocuparlos? ¿Y por qué debo de ocuparlos? So we have definite, definido, D. Indefinite, artículo indefinido, A and N. Many people think that this is difficult and is complicated to understand, but the reality is no. Everything is easy. Todo es sencillo y más los artículos. Porque no es como en el español donde tenemos la, las, lo, los, le, les, él, ellas, él, ustedes, nosotros y demás. No hay tanta dificultad como en el español que tenemos un mar de artículos. Right here in English we have the, a, n, and no article. Y cuando no es necesario, no colocamos ninguno de los tres. So it's easy to understand. So we are going to start here. Why I need to learn this? ¿Por qué necesito aprender esto? Because in the same way you speak in Spanish, it's the same thing in English. Así como nosotros ocupamos un artículo para describir algo en español, como la mesa es roja, la pelota es azul, las niñas juegan en el parque, los niños juegan en el carro, el avión está volando, el helicóptero se cayó. The same thing happened in English. Tenemos un significado y un significante. El que solamente va a cambiar es el significante. El significado es lo mismo. Because if I say table in English, I say in Spanish mesa, ¿qué se imaginan? Si yo digo table en inglés y después digo mesa en español, nos imaginamos una mesa redonda, cuadrada, rectangular, con 2 patas, 4 patas, con una pata al centro. Pero es el mismo objeto, solamente cambió el significante, que es la forma en cómo lo pronuncio. Table, mesa. But it's the same object, es el mismo objeto. The same thing happened right here. So that is the reason this is a very easy topic. So we are going to start here. Number 1, we use the, like the N, when we are talking about one thing in particular. Cuando hablamos de algo en particular, the cat, el gato, the dog, el perro, the end, el final. The capital of Brazil is Brasilia. Es algo en particular. No en todos los estados aquí en México tenemos un estado que se llame Brasil. It's only one in the American continent. Solamente hay un país que tiene ese nombre en el continente americano. Look, I found the same teddy bear I had when I was a baby. Mira, encontré el mismo osito que tenía cuando era bebé. It's a particular thing because from 1,000 of teddy bears, we have already found one that is the same that you have when you were a baby. De 1000 ositos de peluche que pudimos encontrar en la tienda, solamente uno en particular tiene las características del mismo que tenías cuando eras un bebé. Have you seen the car keys? ¿Has visto las llaves del auto? It's not a particular thing because we have different kind of keys. Tenemos diferentes tipos de llaves. The keys that you use from the door is not the same that you are going to use in the car. Las llaves de la puerta o que ocupas para abrir una puerta no son las mismas que ocupas para un auto. The president of Brazil is a woman. El presidente, la presidenta de Brasil es una mujer. It's a particular thing because right here in Mexico, until these days, we have not give the opportunity to a woman to be president. Aquí en México hasta este momento no le hemos dado oportunidad a una mujer de ser presidente. Could you open the window when you're right at the house? We are saying a particular thing, the window, in the house, not in the neighbor's house. No es la casa del vecino. Es tu casa, tu ventana, no la ventana del vecino. Tu ventana, la que debes de open, abrir. I saw the neighbor at the supermarket. Neighbor is the person or the family that lives in front of you, behind of you, next to you, or between your house and another house. Neighbor es vecino. Neighborhood es vecindario. Son las personas que pueden vivir enfrente de tu casa, atrás de tu casa, a un lado de tu casa, entre varias casas, and so on. So remember that the article D is for particular things, things that have a very special quality or skill. We're talking about one thing in particular. Aquí, cuidadito, estamos hablando de una situación particular. Now, we are going to continue. We use a or an when we're talking about one thing in general. Ocupamos el a or el en cuando hablamos en algo particular. And we have a trick right here. Y tenemos truco. We are going to use a for all the words that has an ending with a consonant. B, C, D, F, G, H, L, L, P, Q, R, S, T, B, U, W, X, Y, and Z. Yes? And we are going to use N for all the words that start with a vowel. But when we're talking about only one, A, I, E, O, U. Ocupamos A, solita, para todas aquellas palabras que hablamos en general que comiencen con consonante. Ocupamos N, A-N, para todas aquellas palabras que comiencen con vocal. Singular. Siempre debe de ser singular. Because we're talking about only one thing. Estamos hablando de una sola cosa. When we are talking about 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on, we don't use them. Cuando hablamos más de uno, ya no los podemos ocupar porque tenemos que ocupar el plural del objeto o de la cosa de la que estamos hablando. And we have some examples here. Laila was born in a town in Japan. Laila nació en una ciudad en Japón. Town starts with the letter T, so that is the reason we use A. Number 2. I sometimes have an egg and a cup of tea for breakfast. Breakfast. I sometimes have an egg and a cup of tea for breakfast. Algunas veces tengo un huevo y una taza de té para desayunar o de desayuno. One egg, one cup, un huevo, una taza. En el momento en el que yo digo eggs con S, que estoy hablando más de uno, ya no puedo ocupar an. Let's watch a movie. Vamos a ver una película. We're talking about only one. Estamos hablando de una. I need a new laptop. Mine is too old. Necesito una nueva computadora. La mía es muy viejita. Do you have a car? ¿Tienes un auto? When we are talking about it, for example, we have, let me erase this part and I'm going to give you an example. We have apple. Apple starts with the letter A. So we are going to write an apple. Una manzana. But when I say 4 apples, I'm gonna make it with another color. Cuando decimos 4 manzanas. 4 apples. We use the S. Let me check if this one has more ink. I think it's the same. When we are using the plural of apple, as you can see, we don't use N. Ya no ocupamos N. We use the plural noun of apple. Ocupamos ya el plural de manzana, manzanas. Porque aquí ya estamos indicando una cantidad, 4. So that is the reason we don't use the article and. Cuando hablamos a partir de 2 cosas, 3 cosas, 4 cosas y un número infinito, ya no ocupamos a or an. Ya no es necesario. Solamente los voy a ocupar cuando, en su defecto, empecemos con consonantes, a. O en su defecto, empecemos con vocales, n. Y cuando hablemos solamente de una cosa, an apple, a dog, a car, a doll, una manzana, un perro, un carro, una muñeca. Yes? Now, let's practice. We are going to make this short practice. Vamos a hacer esta práctica súper cortita. Fill the gaps with D, A, or N. Okay? So we have, there was, ahí había, the man, a man, and man. Oh, sorry for that. Let me go back. Okay. There was the man, a man, or a man.
Amen.
Amen.
Muy bien. There was a man. Ahí había un hombre. And the woman, a woman, and woman.
A woman.
A woman. Ahí había un hombre y una mujer. We're talking about only one. One man, one woman. Everything is okay. They were in the bar, a bar, and bar.
The bar.
The bar, because we are talking about a particular thing, a particular place. Estamos hablando de un lugar particular, algo que podemos identificar. The woman, a woman, or a woman order.
A woman.
The woman, la mujer en particular, ella en particular. Posiblemente en el bar habían otras 30 mujeres, pero ella en particular pidió una cerveza, mientras que las demás pidieron vino. So, we are talking about the particular thing she do or she did in that place. Estamos hablando de lo que particularmente ella hizo. The woman ordered the drink, a drink, and drink.
A drink.
A drink, very good. Anna, the hamburger, and hamburger.
The hamburger, ¿no?
Hamburger.
Good. The woman ordered a drink and
And hamburger.
and a hamburger. Excellent. When we have a problem with the letter H, is that we are going to use N when the letter that follows the H is a vowel. The man, a man, order.
The man, ¿no?
The man, muy bien, Juanjo. The man order the soda, a soda, and soda.
A soda.
A soda. Anna, this steak, I steak, or an steak.
aspect.
Okay, good. Because they order one thing of a drink, a burger, and a steak. She asked for the bill, a bill, and bill.
A bill?
The bill, because they are talking about a particular thing. Están hablando de algo particular. Y lo particular de ese momento era la cuenta. Bill significa cuenta. Ese papelito, esa tarjetita que te lleva el mesero y te dice, ok, this is the thing that you order, and this is the total that you must pay to us for the service and the food. Yes? The bill. She asked for the bill. She asked the man, a man, and man if he could pay.
The bill?
Okay, she asked the man if he could pay the bill. Muy bien. Since she had no money with her. Okay, ella no llevaba dinero. He said, sure, but do you think the bar, a bar, and bar?
Bar. No, no.
The.
Sorry, the.
The bar.
The bar.
The
Muy
bar.
bien, muy bien. Muy bien, Pau, muy bien, Juanjo. Kenia, muy bien. The bar will accept the check, a check, or an check.
A
The
check?
A check, muy bien, excellent, because we're talking about only one. Is something in general. I don't have
Teacher,
the credit card and any money. A credit card and any money, and credit card and any money.
The credit card.
I don't have a credit card and any money. Excellent. As you can see, this is easy. ¿Se dieron cuenta? Es sencillo y solamente estamos hablando de un objeto. En el momento en el que hablo en plural, ya no los puedo ocupar. Ya no se ocupan. So, let me stop here this part.
Teacher, I have a question. What do
Tell
you
me.
mean a check?
Check es la cuenta. No,
Is it
espérame.
the same the bill?
We have two meanings. Check es cheque, pero
Okay.
también check es cuenta.
Check is the same bill?
Ajá, a lo mismo que bill.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Another question?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
well, that will be everything for today. So thank you so much for coming to the class. And I'm going to see you on Tuesday, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Quedo
See you
pendiente
next
si
Tuesday.
tuvieran alguna duda, en el chat pueden escribir en el chat de WhatsApp
Okay.
y por ahí los puedo seguir atendiendo sin ningún problema.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
Thanks.
So,
Thanks, teacher.
you. Thank you.
See
Bye
you
bye.
next Thursday. Bye.
See
Good
you.
night.
See you. Bye
Good
bye.
night. Bye.